Alright, so usually on this channel we're talking about the big dogs of energy storage. Massive home backup batteries, inverters, solar systems that take over your garage wall and make you feel like you're running on your own little power plant. But today we're dialing it down to something a little more portable. Portable in quotes, because depending on which one of these you grab, portable might mean tossing it in the back of your truck or strapping on a back brace first. Now, why are we talking about portable batteries today? Simple. Enphase. Yeah, Enphase, the solar microinverter giant. Well, they decided they wanted to play in the portable battery sandbox. They dropped their IQ PowerPack on Amazon, and it got me curious. Like, okay, what happens when the same company that powers thousands of rooftops starts making something you can actually carry with you to the campsite? Naturally, I had to put it up against the three biggest names in the space: Jackery, Anker, and EcoFlow. Now I thought this would be easy. Grab one of each, do a quick compare, boom, done. But man, these things are all over the map. Different storage sizes, power outputs, weights, ports. It's like trying to compare a sports car, a pickup truck, a station wagon, and a go-kart all in the same time. So I managed to narrow it down to 4 units that kind of play in the same league. Not perfect apples to apples, but close enough that we can at least have a fair fight here. Let's start with the newcomer, the Enphase IQ PowerPack 1500. This little guy gives you 1500 watts of continuous power and has a 1500 watt hour lithium iron phosphate battery inside. That's about 1.5 kilowatt hours for the solar nerds out there. Now compare to the big Enphase IQ batteries that hang on your garage wall. This thing looks tiny, but in the portable space, it's not bad. It weighs about 46 pounds, which is light enough that you can pick it up, but heavy enough that after moving it twice, you're going to start looking around for the dolly they sell. Yes, Enphase sells a dolly for their portable battery. So is it portable or is it luggage? You decide. It's got 4 AC outlets, a bunch of USB ports, and right now it's selling for around $1,199 on Amazon. Honestly, I'm glad Enphase priced it where they did, because this is their first portable product and they didn't go crazy with it. And bonus points, earlier this year when LA was fighting those massive wildfires, Enphase donated units to firefighters. So it's already battle tested in a real emergency situation, which is more than I can say for a lot of Amazon gadgets that look cool in the product photos but die in the first time you try using them or running a blender. Now, from Enphase, we slide over to Jackery. And Jackery, basically the Coca-Cola of this space. Everyone knows the orange boxes. You see them in every influencer camping video, on RV forums, and even at music festivals powering DJ booths. They're everywhere. The one I lined up for this comparison is the Jackery Home Power 3000. The Home Power 3000 gives you 3,600 watts continuous, and it can surge up to 7,200 watts. That's basically like having a small generator in your living room, minus the fumes and the noise. It's freaking awesome. Now it's packing 3,072 watt hour battery inside, so about double the Enphase capacity. Weight wise, it's 60 pounds, which isn't terrible, but it's enough that you're going to, you're not tossing it in a backpack or hiking up the mountain with it, unless you're into CrossFit, in which case, maybe that's your idea of fun. Now, what really sets this apart is the port selection. You've got your AC outlets, you've got USB-A, USB-C, but here's the kicker, a TT30 RV port. If you're running a camper, this thing just becomes your best friend, because no gas, no noise, just plug it in and go. And the price? $1,099. Wait, hold up. Did I just say it's cheaper than Enphase? Yeah, I did. Jackery gives you double the capacity, more output, and an RV plug for $100 less. Enphase is definitely going to have to play catch up here if they want to stay competitive in this arena. And then we roll over to Anker, whatever, however you want to say it. Now, when I first heard Anker was making big batteries, I thought, wait, The phone charger people, the cable guys, those guys, yeah, same brand, and I'll be honest, they did a pretty good job. Their Solix F2000 is no joke. It puts out 2400 watts continuous with about 2048 watt hour battery. So it sits comfortably between Enphase and Jackery on storage. Now, here's where Anker, got clever. The thing weighs 67 pounds. Yeah, it's the heaviest of the bunch, but they give it wheels and a telescoping handle, like an energy suitcase. So instead of pretending you're the Rock hauling, weights, you just roll it along behind you. Smart. And the ports, well, it's a solid lineup. AC, of course, USB, and just like Jackery, it's got that TT30RV plug. So again, campers rejoice. And here's the kicker, price. On Amazon, this unit's sitting at around $949. So you're getting wheels, plenty of storage, an RV plug, and a recognizable brand name for under $1,000. Not too shabby. Honestly, if we're talking bang for your buck, this might be the sleeper that you've been looking for. Now, last but not least, EcoFlow. And I've got to say, these guys feel like the Tesla of this category. Their stuff looks slick, charges insanely fast, and they've built a loyalty following. The Delta 3 is the new one that lines up for this comparison. And while it's not as beefy as the others, it has its own tricks. You're looking at 1800 watts of continuous power with a 1024 watt hour battery. So yes, it's the smallest in the bunch in storage capacity, but here's the magic. It weighs just 28 pounds. Finally, something you can actually carry without feeling like you're, sneaking a dumbbell in your backpack. It's got 6 AC outlets, which is more than anyone else here, plus a bunch of USB-C and USB-A. And get this, it charges from 0 to 80% in under an hour. That's faster than most people charge their iPhones. The price? $519. Half the cost of the others. So it's half the storage, but for what it is, it's kind of amazing. Perfect for parties, camping on the weekends, or as a quick emergency backup if you just need to keep phones, laptops, and maybe a fridge alive for a bit. So what do we end up with? Well, each of these batteries has personality. Enphase is the serious one. It's got the brand recognition, the reliability, and it's a little underpowered compared to the competition. Jackery is the loud one. It's big, bold, RV ready, and priced really well. Anker is the clever one, heavier, but wheels and a killer price point make it practical and affordable. And EcoFlow? Well, EcoFlow's that quick little hustler. Lightweight, cheap, charges faster than anything else, and ready to go right out the box. So which one's best? That depends entirely on you. If you're an Enphase customer and you just like keeping everything under one brand, their PowerPack makes sense. If you're living the RV life, Jackery and Anker should be at the top of your list. And if you just want something easy, affordable, and portable without breaking your back or your bank, EcoFlow's Delta 3 is really a no-brainer. I've dropped affiliate links to all 4 in the description. Check them out, because the prices bounce around a lot and sometimes you'll catch a crazy good deal. Let me know in the comments which one you would pick, or if there's another portable battery you'd like me to compare next. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're always diving into gear that keeps your lights on, whether it's in your house, on the road, or out in the wild. I'm Dale with Renewable Innovations. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.